Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KitBadger.com, out here for a first look at all kinds of goodness for the 2021 Coast to Coast Tour from Q, title sponsor, as well as our friends over at Sawtooth Rifles, Brownells, and Scalarworks. So, gonna get started. Let's go ahead and start with this giant one from Sawtooth Rifles and see what we got. It's heavy, so there's that. Man, this is cool. There's no bolt in it. Hopefully there's a bolt somewhere in here. Oh, it's the one labeled bolt. So Matt Yore of Sawtooth Rifles ended up sending this out. And there's a little story behind this. This gun was actually one of two guns that was used by the winning team in the 2018 USASOC Sniper Challenge, or Sniper Competition. Sniper Challenge, something like that. And he actually built this gun. It's chambered in 308. So yeah, this thing is gonna go on the tour. It's pretty cool. Like, just honestly, just the history, story behind it. And this thing is going to be out there. I should probably put some oil on that, some grease, but need an optic for it. So our buddies over at Brownells sent out one of their new match optics, 5x25 by 56, and other friends over at Scalarworks sent out a mount, which is nice because it self-levels, and I hate mounting optics. So I'm gonna get all this stuff mounted up real quick. All right, we've got this thing mounted up. Obviously, it is not zeroed or even close to. So I'm gonna set this thing aside and see what we have in the other box. And then when we're ready, we'll go ahead and throw some grease on this bolt, throw some rounds in here, and yeah, get this thing zeroed. And next up, this one from our friends over at Q, title sponsors of the 2021 Coast to Coast Tour. They're gonna have, well, I'm gonna have basically everything they make out there. All of the things, to include this right here. Arguably kind of the quintessential Q product. I'm like, why is this not opening? Which is the Fix. Such an amazing gun. And what's crazy too, picking this up after picking up the other one, like, by comparison, the other one is pretty much a boat anchor. It is really heavy, but different guns made for different tasks. So for this, again, friends at Brownells, they sent out another one of their 5x25s, and this is in a F3R machining. I always have to double check. Doesn't really roll off the tongue. F3R machining makes scope mounts. Already leveled this one out, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it on here, and we'll go from there. I went and threw a can on here because why not shoot suppressed? And since these guns are going cross country on the Coast to Coast Tour, everything is suppressed. So I threw the Thunder Chicken on this, but this gun right here, to include the optic, as well as obviously the mount, is actually gonna get auctioned off at the end of the Coast to Coast Tour. But let's go get these things zeroed. On target?
Yep.
These guns are both completely different and at the same time both really fun. And they're coming on the 2021 Coast to Coast tour. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to start really soon, June 20th over there in Oregon. And from there, be making our way across the country, finally finish up on July 15th, I believe, out there in Iowa with Brownells. A lot of stops along the way. So if you want to come out and shoot these as well as some other really cool guns, go down below, click on the link, you can go pick up tickets. Basically covers your range fee, get your bag of ammo, all that good stuff. And if you want to shoot more ammo, there'll be more available at the range days as well. And in addition to that, some guns, like this right here, are going to end up getting auctioned at the very end for SOC-F. All the money goes to Special Operation Care Fund. Amazing group doing some really, really good work for our service members. So good cause. And if you want to get a pretty sweet gun, jump the line, this one as well as some other ones are going to be up for auction. But hopefully I'll see you out there on the range days. And yeah, as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.